Welcome back to Sonic Central, everyone. My name's 𝗕𝗂𝗶𝗀𝗀𝗀, and today we've got some huge news regarding Sonic Frontiers' future content. So the official Sonic the Hedgehog account posted this on social media, and it's a roadmap of content we can expect in 2023. In this video, we're going to talk briefly about each update and what they might consist of. So in update 1, we will be getting a jukebox, a photo mode, and new challenge modes. I imagine the jukebox might be something we can access from maybe the pause menu, or maybe there's an area on each island where there is a jukebox and we can go and listen to all the music in the game. It might be similar to something like, Sonic Generations. We can see Sonic doing some sort of dance on this roadmap, on this image here, and it looks to be in the second island as well. I love the soundtrack for this game. I genuinely believe it's one of the best soundtracks I've ever heard, so this is already a win. Next up in update 1 will be a photo mode. This has been something I've wanted in this game from the very beginning. A photo mode is something that I would want in any Sonic game, and a lot of other games implement them too, such as, God of War or Spider-Man. But a photo mode is going to be amazing in this game, and we can finally capture some incredible shots while we're in the game. On this roadmap here, it looks like Sonic is posing for the camera too, so maybe Sonic will have different poses, which we can do while it's active. And maybe there will be filters and stuff like that as well. I hope we can use this photo mode in any circumstance, such as, when we're on grind rails, or while we're in the air, or even in cyberspace. I feel this is a game where, no matter where you are, there will always be something nice to capture. And finally, in update 1, we have new challenge modes. So if we look carefully, we can see 3 cyberspace images, as well as Sonic fighting a Guardian, which looks like the Tower Guardian, and finally Supersonic fighting a Titan. Now, I'm not entirely sure what the cyberspace images represent, because obviously we already have the arcade mode, which, allows you to go through all the cyberspace levels. But maybe this is more challenges within cyberspace, or, new cyberspace levels entirely, or even online leaderboards, which is something that I think would fit well in this game. They were in Forces, for example. The Supersonic image is most likely going to be a boss rush or something, where, we can freely fight each Titan instead of having to replay the game all over again. I love the Supersonic fights in this game. They're definitely a highlight, especially the music and all of them. So yeah, this would be incredible. And finally, I think the shot of regular Sonic fighting the Guardian might be something similar to a boss rush, where, maybe we can fight each Guardian in the game or something. Again, this would be very welcome because I love the combat in this game, and maybe this could spike in difficulty and give us a really good challenge. So that's it for update 1. Now, let's move on to update 2. So this will include Sonic's birthday, open zone challenge, and new Koco. The Sonic birthday thing seems to me like some kind of event. Maybe there's going to be areas of each island where, they'll be decorated. We can see some bunting in the image right there, as well as Sonic posing. Maybe this event will have new skins in celebration of Sonic's birthday, like maybe Classic Sonic, Dreamcast Sonic. At this time, it's quite difficult to say what this birthday event thing will be, but some skins to represent Sonic over the years would be a pretty fitting thing to include in a birthday event. Next up in update 2 is the open zone challenge. So this seems to have a timer on the image here, which tells me this is no doubt going to be some kind of time trial sort of thing. We do obviously have something similar in this game, where we do have to run to a set location within a certain time, but maybe this is something much bigger and hopefully much harder, like run to one side of the island to the other, or clear this many enemies within a time limit. I'm not quite sure. And finally, in update 2, new Koco. I don't know what to say about this. It's most likely going to be literally new Koco with new visuals. Can't imagine there would be anything more to it than that, but I guess we'll see. But either way, it's still cool nonetheless. And finally, update 3, which is without a doubt the biggest one of them all. I mean, this is crazy. It says playable characters, plural, and a new story. Dude, we're finally going to get more playable characters after all this time. There is such a high chance that we can finally play as Tails, Knuckles, and Amy in 3D again. Sage is there too. I'm not sure if she'll be playable. It's kind of hard to say who will actually be playable right now. But, it says playable characters, and all the characters are there on the image, which just says to me that these are who we are going to be playing as soon. Imagine being able to fly around the Starfall Islands with Tails, or gliding and climbing with Knuckles. It's quite hard to say how Amy would play if she is playable. Maybe she could use her hammer to get around. That would be pretty neat. And also, maybe Sage is playable, but again, we'll just have to see. I am hoping at the very least Tails, Knuckles, and Amy are playable. I feel the Sonic series has needed something like this for a very long time, and this could be it, without Classic Sonic. Now, if they are playable in the open zone, this would mean that they would need their own moveset to obviously fight the Guardians and the enemies around it. So hopefully this does mean they are playable in the open zone, and maybe not just cyberspace, because obviously there's no fighting or anything in cyberspace other than like what the homing attack. But again, we don't know yet, and we'll just have to wait and see. And finally, the new story. Yeah, we're actually getting new story DLC for this game. And what this will be about, it's quite hard to say right now. Obviously, we had the prologue for this game involving Knuckles and, Angel Island. Maybe they could incorporate that into this game somehow. Or maybe we play as Tails, Knuckles, and Amy in cyberspace and see the game events through their perspective, maybe. The image in Update 3 does show them in their ghost/cyberspace form. So, maybe it's something related to that. Again, very difficult to say right now, as, this is Update 3 and probably still quite a while away. Let me know what you think the story mode could be. So that's it then. So far, it's hard to say when these updates will drop, maybe every quarter of next year. I'm not quite sure right now, and, whether Sega have plans to drop additional DLC after this is something we don't know either. But to be honest, I'm just amazed that we're getting this at all. Just earlier today, we had no idea. And it's completely free too, which is even more amazing. I love this game, and the fact that it's getting all this DLC too, it's really shaping up to be one of my favorite Sonic games ever. Let me know what you think about all this, and what you think each update will consist of. I'm dropping my review for this game on the 8th of December after spending a month with it. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, and take care.